All right, if you're absolutely new to PowerPoint and you want to start out in it and you don't know where to start, I want to just show you in this video how to start from absolute scratch to something that looks actually pretty reasonably pro. So let's do it. I've just put up here a just a new slide, absolutely blank canvas, completely default. This is what you'd have if you just open PowerPoint on your computer. I'm on a MacBook, and so it might be slightly different, but it's more or less the same. This is the latest 365 edition. Right click, click a new slide. You need to create a new slide. And the default when you click new slide will be this title and text. Title and text. You don't need this first one, so you can just go ahead and delete it. Title and text. This is all you need. Click the title. So all you need to do is add a title. Let's create a theme here and let's call it um, tennis camp. All right, we'll call it tennis camp, and we'll talk about here the dates of the tennis camp. We want to talk about the cost. We want to talk about maybe the requirements of the tennis camp. And so, stock standard presentation. If you presented this to anyone, goodness me, yeah, it's just not gonna look very pro at all. And so, how do you make this thing look half decent? I want to show you how to do that. And the way you go about that is first and foremost, first you just get rid of the bullet points, and then you're left with title, and then you've got these 3 points. You find I've just put up here the design ideas. Now, if I switch that off and show you how to get that up, you go to design, and then click on design ideas, and then this will pop up on the side, just giving you some options around what to do. It's actually pre-populated, which is really cool. I mean, look at this. The AI just picks up, oh, you've written tennis, so I'm going to give you that. And so, boom. Man, if you just even presented this as it is, man, you can go a long way. I actually really don't like the default font, which is Calibri. If you got a Mac, you could use Helvetica, which is fantastic. If you don't like Helvetica, the other alternative for you to use is Arial. Arial is almost identical. Notice that's Helvetica and that's Arial. So just tiny differences, almost identical. So if you're on a Windows computer, use Arial. On a MacBook, Helvetica Neue is fantastic. So already look at that. The dates are, and then you can write in 24th of January to the 26th of January 2021. The cost is $100 per day, and then the requirements are as follows. And then you might have a list of requirements. One, you need a tennis racket. Two, you need two. Two, you need sports shoes. Okay, and that's all you need to bring in to be able to play. I've just hit tab there to get it out that way. Here's a freebie. If you don't like where these are positioned, like it's kind of sitting a little bit too out, I don't like the tab. What you can do is just press backspace, get it back to the start, and then highlight these two elements. And here I've got grid lines. Now you're like, whoa, I don't have that on my screen. Where did you get that? If you go to click view, you'll see here ruler. If you click on ruler, you'll get these grid lines. Yeah, click on ruler. So yeah, view ruler. And then once you get that and you highlight the relevant text, you can actually move it so that it's indented to where you want it to go. So you can move it all the way to the middle. You can bring it out. So that just kind of tweaks it a little bit. So boom, there you go. It looks pretty good. And that's all you need to do. And so, bam, you've gone from absolute scratch to this in a little over a few minutes. And so that's the way to start off. And you can do that for anything. And then you're just starting to play around with some of those skills that you've just picked up as you've watched this video. If you found this video helpful, please hit the like and let me know that it was helpful to you. If you got any questions or comments, love for you to write that down below. I'm going to be pushing out content every week, and so hit the subscribe and also hit the notifications bell so that you're notified when I post up new stuff. All right, thanks.